Commanders really saw Martavis Bryant for 1 week and decided to trade their first-round receiver to a division rival. That's Aura, folks.
Like dude, I literally went to our FK the night of the name Redskins getting retired and put up a sign that says HTTR forever. I hate the trash of Commander's name, but hating on the new ownership and wanting us to lose is all bro. You should want the burgundy and gold to win and DC.
Welcome back to this Saturday's edition of Fandom Has No Intelligence. This is a special divisional round preview that we having today. What's up? I'm Smoke. I got my man Souf. I got my buddy Trill, and of course, Deuce always in the background. Hey man, how y'all feeling today, man? How you feeling, Souf? We can recap Sunday that led us to today. How you feeling, Souf?
I'm ready to play.
I heard that.
I'm ready to go play.
Shout out to Shakira the Bag. Appreciate the pull up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey, what's up, Trail? Talk to me, Trail. Talk to me.
Hey, listen, you see, I ain't got a lot of words today, baby. I'm ready to go to work, baby. I'm ready to take what's mine, baby. That's all.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, let me just say this, man. We wouldn't be here without one hell of a performance from the team last Sunday night, man. I think we put the nation on notice. I really do. I think the nation finally realized that 12 wins in the regular season wasn't a fluke. What we have done, man, this season has been magical, man. They call us the cardiac commanders for a reason, man, because these last 5-6 games have really went down to the wire, man. And what better feeling to walk away the last 5-6 wins with, W's after that, man. So, man, shout out to my commanders. Shout out to our commanders, man. Hey, listen, shout out to the fans that traveled. Shout out to the fans that couldn't make it to the game this Saturday night. But, man, we locked in. We are locked in, man. These boys are ready, man. So that's just where I'm at with it, man. Like, let last week be last week. We good. We here. We here today in the divisionals, man. First time in 20 years, bro. First time in 20 years, man. We basically, I don't know if they want to say 19 years because that was like the 2004 season. But if you go 05 to 05, 2025, that's 20 years, man. So, man, I'm just proud of this team. Appreciate the pull-up, Chuck. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's go Caps. Let's go Gaps. Let's get this win, man. That's what it's about. But let's dive right into it, man. It's playoff football, man. We know playoff football is a different beast than regular season. And I'm gonna start with you, Trail. Does regular season's numbers matter for wild card, divisional, conference championship, and Super Bowl? Does it matter for the playoffs? Like those are the numbers you see. Do they matter like today?
Not really. I mean, it's good for the banter, the back and forth, measurement, if you will, for your predictions. But honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it don't really matter. We know too well, man, with a bum team within our own division that went into the playoffs as super underdogs and came out on top. You know what I mean? And statistically, I don't think they were in top 10 in anything. I won't say their name, but y'all know who I'm talking about, knocking off the great Brady 2 times. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, the numbers don't matter. You know what I'm saying? What matters is where they currently are mentally and what we saw the week before. That's kind of how I'm at with it.
What about you, Souf? You think these numbers that we put up we kind of did some historical stuff for this franchise this season. So you think they matter for a game like today?
They don't matter. I think it's more of like a guideline talking point in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I'm with Trell. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, they got 60 minutes here in a few hours to play, and everything that you did in the season, cool, good job. We're definitely happy about it, but you got to perform today. So like none of that. Happy for Terry that he broke the record, that he got the record, but we can celebrate all that in the off season. We they're still playing, you know,
Yep.
7 hours, 6.5 hours. So yeah, I think it's more of a guideline. Like you can trend it, I guess, if you want. You know, maybe they're gonna projections and stuff like that. But as far as stuff actually matters, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of with y'all. I think it's more talking points. You know what I'm saying? Like just to, especially when we're in spaces and stuff, just to say, well, we better than y'all at this. We better than, but right now, man, we came into the playoffs saying, you know what? These 14 teams that made it, we're all 0-0 right now. This is the second season of the season we were just in. I'm gonna use Dan Quinn. Like this is the second part of the season, and we're all 0-0. We all chasing these 14 teams was chasing one thing, which was the Super Bowl. Hey man, we are part of that final eight. We're part of that final eight, man. So the reason I say they kind of don't matter is because I heard the Bucks last week was top 5 rushing, top 5 passing in the whole NFL, number 4 in scoring. We held them dudes to 180 something yards passing, 101 yards rushing, and 9.5 points below their average. So did they matter? Or did my team just step up and find a way to win that? We averaged 28.5. We only scored 23, but we won. You know what I mean? Jaden don't average what he had last week, 246 or 264, one of the two. You know what I mean? He don't average that per game passing, but he exceeded that. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, just
I like Koa's point here. I only think the numbers that represent tendencies / play styles and situational football matter in the playoffs. You have to know your enemy. Yeah, in a general, I won't disagree with that. To that point though, I think that gives us a huge advantage because the tendencies and the numbers that you're talking about, like, especially if you're going to go off these last 7 to 8 weeks, bro, you've watched 8, 9 different versions of this team.
yeah.
And so like tendencies, like I don't know, man, like that's kind of hard to pick up on, like I'm still with, especially on offense, I still don't know what the true identity of the offense is other than we got 5, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So my bad. I had to my dad gonna hit the damn computer board. But so like, and you talk about different variations of winning, like just go back through this season. Week 2, 7 field goals to win a game. You know what I mean? Like, who would have thought of that? You know what I mean? Getting blowouts. We've had blowouts. We've had close games. We've had games where we had to come back to win in the fourth quarter. We had a Hail Mary. You know what I mean? So I think we experienced a lot of different ways of winning, and that's why I'm so confident today, bro. Like, they could get up a score or so, and I won't be nervous because I know that this team make adjustments. I know that 5 is ready. I know 5 is locked in. I know 54 is locked in. Man, hold on. Like, shout out to B-Wags, man. Shout out to B-Wags having them mic'd up. Yes, sir, South. That guy right there behind you. Shout out to him, man. That video last night, I watched it 2 straight times. That was 28.5 minutes of, life that I'm glad I witnessed. Like, just him calling everybody a champ, a champion, stuff like that. Just his motivation, man. Shout out to Wags. But yeah, it just goes to show that this is a real brotherhood. They just not talking out the side of their mouth, man. So shout out to this team, man. But as far as going back to the numbers, I don't think they really matter, man, right now, because playoff football is totally different than regular season. Like, you kind of want to limit possessions. You kind of want to maintain the clock. You kind of want to get off the field on third downs on defense a lot more than what you accustomed to in the regular season. So playoff football is totally different, man. So y'all got anything else y'all want to add to the regular season numbers? Like, does it matter or not like that?
No, I think you hit it on. I agree with everything you said.
So, hey, man, I did bring up Bobby Wags, man. We can to kind of dive into that. Just his impact in the playoffs and just on his team in general. Trail, what you think of the impact Bobby Wags has on this team and stuff like that in general, bro?
Yeah, man. all season, man, I think Bobby has been very instrumental, not only to the defense but to the offense as well. Like it's kind of evident the relationship that him and Jaden has. Like it's you can tell like it's something deep there. They act like a big brother, little brother type relationship, man. How they always joking with each other, publicly and everything. But I can tell that like behind the scenes, man, like the conversations that they're having. It's obviously been beneficial for Five, but I think it's been beneficial for him too. You know what I mean? But just overall, man, his impact to this team, man, like it's starting to show every single week. And here most recently, yesterday I tweeted out actually the little segment that he had with Lattimore. Y'all know, man, y'all know how big of a critic I've been with Lattimore, but like, man, that moment really stood out to me. The interaction that they had, and I think like just seeing that, man, it just kind of show how important Bobby is. Not only to the players that's already that the young players, the rookies, but players that already have been in this league. You know what I mean? Who have honestly made names for themselves. Marshawn is not a slouch. Marshawn is a one of them ones in his own right. You know what I mean? And so at that moment, for him to show that level of deference and truly humility, if you will, and just accepting, whatever Bobby was telling him, man, like that stood out to me. I mean, I could be looking into it a little bit deep, but I don't think I am. I mean, I'm expecting to see a spark from Lattimore, and again, that it started with 54. So, I just think his impact is huge.
Yeah, would you talk to me, Souf? What you think about Bobby Wagner's impact on this team, man? Like this franchise, what you think about it, bro?
I think it's I don't know if you can put it really into words about what he's kind of meant for that team. Especially on defense, like I think he provides some sort of like mental fortitude, right? Because at the beginning of the year, they were getting gashed in a run, and like it's easy for a team to be like, man, it's gonna be like this all day, like, well, they're gonna keep getting 8, 9, 10, 20-yard runs on him, but he's in there like, no, like, all right, cool, we give him that run, we're not gonna give up anymore. And I think that's huge, like for a young defense, because you got a bunch of those dudes, like, even though I'm not, you guys know how I feel about JA. When he was out, they got these, Jalen Holmes and all these dudes up front, Sheldon Day up front, and maybe they're not used to, playing as much. So it's easy for Johnny Newton, for those guys to get discouraged. But he's back there saying, "Hey, I got you, I got you." Like Trill said, he told that to Lattimore. Like, I think it means more to it means more than we probably know. Like, so I think it's been kind of, I don't know, I don't know if I've got the words for it.
Yeah, not like I'm gonna add to it. And I'm glad they kind of released that video of him mic'd up because it showed me, it brought me into, what I mean, how they feel for each other, man. We've been preaching for the longest time, man. When we get a quarterback, hey, you better watch out. But you need a quarterback on defense too, and that's usually your Mike linebacker. And to get a guy, we already know he's Hall of Fame. To get a guy that's all pro, you know what I mean, to just lead and to show these guys how to win, to encourage them, to keep telling them, like, you a champion already. You a champion. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And to see how Marshawn didn't say a word. He was just in the back of the end zone, locked eyes with him. And B. Wag said everything. I told you, I got you. I got you. And that's what it's about, man. Like, if I'm not having my best game, I expect my brothers to pick me up, man. Like, find a way, man. And like I say, just seeing that insight last night, watching that video, and when the offense on the field, he's very engaged. You know what I mean? Him tutoring Jordan McGee. Like, he got that fumble recovery, and that was Jordan McGee ball. And McGee was like, no, I gave it away, I gave it up so they could put it. He's like, no, I want you to remember this. This is what it's about. So it's not just about the now for Wags. It's about grooming the person behind him. And you gotta respect that, man. And just to have, like, not to throw Terry in here, but Terry has been hungry for this, man. And they even got a great relationship, bro.
You see that comment? She look crazy.
Let me see. He look like with that phone.
Hey, he called you Lil Gruden.
Oh man, stripping condition. I appreciate you, CeeLo. I appreciate y'all pulling up in the comments. But yeah, man, just his leadership, man. It's speaking volumes, man. Like, and I said it. I think it was either last week or the show before that. But I said, man, just earlier in the not in the off season, but when we were in training camp, and they interviewed Cosme, and they were like, "How was it going up against Bobby Wag?" And he was like, "Oh man, this is probably the smartest guy in the room. Like, he know when we passing, when we're running, based off of my splits and stuff like that. So I got to straighten that up so that I won't tip the opposing team." And just his knowledge for the game, man. Even him being mic'd up and giving credit to Levante David, like he like, yeah, 54, yeah, Levante, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it goes to show that he's very well respected in this league. People look up to him. I'm pretty sure people wear 54 because of him in this league and stuff like that, man. So he has a huge impact on this team. I do want to read Coa's say B-Wags is the captain of the ship. Yep, I do agree there, but he's also a safety net when the team is drowning. That's true. When we had 3-game losing streak, who gave a speech to everyone, spoke to get the team back on point? It was Bobby. You are absolutely right. He's the foundation of a winning culture. The young boys learn to maintain it. Hey, that is absolutely true, Cole. I appreciate the pull up, bro. B-Wags did, step to the team, and DQ didn't know what he was saying, like what was going to say. He just said, you know what, let me talk to him. And we turned it around. We ain't lost the game since, bro. We have not lost the game since, man. So shout out to B-Wags, future Hall of Famer. I am glad you're on my team. I'm glad you're a part of this turnaround. My fan base been hungry. My city be hungry. That whole, not just DC, but whole DMV area been hungry for this, man. And the league been hungry for it. Because when we winning, the NFL know we winning. They know the merch flying off the shelf. They know that we a lot more tuned in. Things of that nature. So, man, like I always tell people, we are a pillar of the NFL. You can't tell an NFL story, the history of the game, without mentioning the Redskins football team or the Commanders. You have to include us. You have to. And how fitting, like I'm going off track a little bit because I'm hyped, bro. But how fitting we have first black quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl, and now we probably about to have the first rookie quarterback to do it. Hey, man, how about it? And Doug, happy birthday, Doug Williams. Let's give it up to him. Doug. Happy birthday, Doug. They had a birthday for him the other day. Whole team wore 17 shirts, stuff like that. Just what DQ has done, man. That's part of the impact too. Let me ask you, Trail. B-Wags, DQ. I think we got to put them together when it comes to the impact on this team. Because without DQ, I don't think we have a Wags. You know what I'm saying? Just that relationship. Wags wasn't going to come here without a DQ. So, like, you want to throw anything in there on, like, DQ and the impact he got on this team?
Yeah, man. I think it's almost criminal that, like, I know it's still early in talks, but as well as we've been performing, DQ's name really hasn't been a buzz name as far as coach of the year. And I don't know if that's just because we're too close to the situation, and we obviously have a little bias, or if it's truly just it is what it is at this point. But I think that to the point you were making, man, DQ not only has proven that he should be coach of the year, but he's earned he's earned that talk to put him in amongst the ranks of the top coaches in the league right now. Because, bro, like, I don't care what nobody says, man. Like, what Cliff is doing. Cliff is doing on play calling, even with Jaden. Like, bro, like, you still have to control the chaos. You still have to manage the ship. And like, we give credit for Ron Rivera, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Ron Rivera and how he was able to correct the culture, correct the things that was misaligned. Well, okay, cool. If that's the case, then we have to get Dan Quinn extra kudos then for being able to take and mold this fresh and raw of a team into the direction that we're seeing and going into now. I know that he has a conglomerate of fellow ex-coaches and head coaches and guys who have done this and been here before, but again, it's his ship. You know what I mean? This is his team. He's the one that brought them here. So the connections, to your point with B-Wag and the coaches and everything, like, it all falls back on him. That image of him standing in that airport, waiting in the regular TSA line like a normal one, like, bro, like, as funny as that was back then, like, now that picture means something to me because DQ got it out the mud. He got out of the mud, bro, with this team. He was a regular Joe Schmo with low expectations because I was one of them. And I know a lot of the fan base was one of them too. But, what DQ has done was not expected. It was not anticipated. I give him all kudos, man. Like, all kudos, man. He's a pillar at this point. I'll say this. This might sound crazy. DQ is the second most important head coach we've seen in this organization since Joe Gibbs.
Come on now. Hey, listen. Hey, go ahead, South, because I'm already on record saying, like, and I said this, like, when we were probably week 5, week 6, though. Hold on. He get me one this year. Joe and DQ right there to me, bro. I understand. I understand Gibbs got 3 of them things, but to come in year 1, like, I just told my son, right? Like, if we was coming from the barber shop and we were in there all talking and stuff like that, everybody in there, they commanded stuff. I'm like, man, we out here heavy. I'm telling my son on the way home, I'm just like, I witnessed the Super Bowl at the age of 9, the age of 5 and the age of 9, 87 and 91 or whatever. This is the proudest I've been as a fan, bro, and especially in my teenage, my adult life, my parent life. Like, this is the proudest I have ever been, man. Like, where I'm just like, I got a shot any given week, and it's because of the culture. But South, talk to me about DQ, South. Talk to me about it, bro.
So I think Bobby Wagner is an extension of DQ.
I like
you know what I mean? So I think he's an extension because he brought, like Trell said, he brought over all these dudes, like all the coaches, Ken Norton Jr., like they all came because of DQ. They didn't come for anything else. They just came for DQ, right? So, and as far like you brought up Ron, so Ron, we were in the negatives in culture before he got here, right? And I think Ron brought us back to 0. DQ took us to 100.
Yeah.
Right? Like we were negative, whatever number when Ron first got the job. When he left, it was at 0. Like we was at 0, and now we're at 100. Like he accelerated this process. There's not anybody realistically, and I know we talked to like Ellie and like other people who, predicted us to win 10 games or whatever. But like in your heart of hearts, that's not like it's not logical.
Stupid.
Look at me. Shout out to my good guy, bad guy, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna convert him. We're gonna convert him one of these days, bro.
Yeah, we gotta have him on. But yeah, I mean, I think it's been, incremental. Like it's like a linear, for y'all smart folks out here. It's like a linear progression that DQ did. Who said that?
Shout out to Turbo. Shout out to Turbo. Hey, listen.
Hey, if they drop 50, we dropping 51.
Exactly. I don't know if you've been watching this year, buddy. I hope last week wasn't your first time watching 5 in this team, bro. But nah, bro. I'm telling you, man. But I do want to add to the DQ part. Like, I really feel I agree with you, South. Like, Bobby Wagner's an extension of what DQ has a vision for. DQ, man, just coming in the building and
It's a family show. Family show, bad guy.
It's all good. Hey, listen, they could stay in the comments, but we got somebody on the back scene putting them up there. I know. But no, we good. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's gonna be 1 a.m. where they at when it comes in UK.
Oh, watch it from the. Hey, yeah, make sure you stay up, man. Oh,
Yeah, man.
1 a.m. That might
in.
be what they like 6 hours ahead of us. So that
5.
might be like 5 hours. So about.
So look, in the comments, one of the viewers asked if Bobby comes back next year. If I have to write the contract, Bobby comes back next year.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know he's in school. He's getting that master's or whatever he's going for. Go back and get your doctorate next year. You know what I mean? Come on back. Go get your doctorate. You know what I mean? Take the
Matter
next
of fact,
step
go
up,
ahead and
man.
get another undergraduate.
Hey, do something. Do what you got to do, Wags. You know what I mean? I need you one more time, man, because like I say, just the grooming part of what we're trying to become, man. Like we know we're lacking talent. But the more AP is able to bring in these younger guys, they need guys like Wags in the building, man, in that locker room to show them how to do it day in and day out. I remember Jordan McGee getting the mic thrown in his face. He like, everything Wags and Louvu do, I'm doing. If they stretch in a certain way, I'm stretching that way. If they run in a certain way, I'm running a certain way. So it's just like, you need that, man. And I understand Wags is getting up there, you know what I mean, in age, what he like, 33, 34, something like that. You still got another 2-3 years of downhill football, getting over 100 tackles every year. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, man. So shout out to Wags, man. Like, I think him and DQ are a perfect match for this team. Witt is just there, you know, saying, you know what, see ball, get ball. Let's put this plan together. And that's what we're going to dive into, man. We're facing a high-power offense, right? I'm going to start with the defense. This is the number 1 scoring team. I know we started off the show saying regular season numbers, you know, they don't matter today. But this is their first time this season playing a game in this second part of the season. And they coming off a bye. They basically, swept their division. They were 33-plus points a game on offense. 2 dynamic running backs, Sonic and Knuckles, a speed demon as a receiver, a good to great tight end, if you ask me, when healthy, good to great tight end. And then that 14, Amon-Ra. They got weapons. Hey, Souf, I want to start with you, man. Witt, I think he got his hands full this week. But what about you, man? What about you? Tell me what you want to see from Witt this week.
I gotta see them attack, man. I need to see them attack.
Yes, sir.
You know what they got. You named off all those players. Joe Witt knows he named off all those players. I think you gotta get Goff off his spot.
Yes.
Because the running backs, they're gonna do what they do. Like Jahmyr Gibbs will probably reel off, a couple big runs. Montgomery's coming off injury, so I don't know if he's gonna look right just yet, especially at running back, because he hurt his ACL,
something like that. Yeah.
Who that?
Yeah. David Montgomery. He got like 2 or 3 opinions. He got like 2 or 3 opinions.
Which one was the worst, the MCL or the ACL?
I thought he had both, and that's why he got second and third opinions,
right? Because
stuff like that.
I remember at one point they were saying he wasn't even going to play even through the playoffs. So yeah.
So
it was at one point where they said that if he was to come back, because the second or third opinion said he didn't need surgery, it would more than likely be for the Super Bowl for him to come back 2-3 weeks earlier. But go ahead, my bad, South. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't know how. I don't want to say how good he's gonna look out there, but like he's probably still gonna be trying to get back into the swing of things like this game because.
You go out, South?
Yeah.
Look,
there you go. I think
my internet's going crazy.
But yeah, we'll come back to you, South. Go ahead, Terrell. Go ahead, talk to me, Terrell.
Yeah, man. This this is an interesting matchup, man. Like I feel like so offensively, bro. I know they high power. I get it. They can score. We can score too. So like I don't really want to hone on the obvious stuff. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, to me, like on both sides of the ball, like both teams, like that's where the key matchups and that's where the game is going to be won. Who forces the first turnover? Who forces the first? I mean, who forces the most stops? I think it's going to be the determining factor, man. Like, and again, we're talking about defense first, right?
Yep.
Yes. So like
Joe Witten is playing.
Yeah. So for Witt, man, like I just get a stop. Like I can't think of a game plan per se off, to really deploy with these guys, considering that, like, honestly, man, they're stacked in every facet offensively. Pass game, run game, intermediate, deep, you know what I mean? Like that, like Ben has been clicking on all cylinders for the past 2 seasons. So I won't even get up here and try to dissect that offense too much. Because it's kind of hard, bro. Like that's a stellar offense, man. They got everything. But they do have a weak point. The quarterback. Get to him.
Yeah.
Get to him often. Rattle him.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen what and granted, kudos to the Texans. I mean, I think their defense is a lot more talented, has a lot more talent than ours, just on paper. But that disruption that they were able to do, like that stood out to me, man. And you saw it at some, in other games as well. Like Goff gets rattled, man. He can be a liability. The beauty with them though is that because they're so stacked, even if he does become a liability, you can take the ball out of his hands and that offense can keep flowing like water. You know what I mean? But so to me, man, like, get to them often, get to him often and get him out of his element. That way our offense can keep the ball because to me that's going to be the game. Control the clock. Get the stops so the offense can, take it over.
Mm-hmm. Back to you, Souf. I know you say you probably had some internet connections, but you wanted to finish up, Souf. What you think Witt got?
Yeah, I mean, Trail stole my thunder, but yeah, get Goff off his spot. Rattle him, make him uncomfortable.
Yep.
Running backs are going to be running backs. But yeah, make him play like he played in that Houston game. I need it.
Yeah.
Because if he's comfortable, he's gonna just be sitting back there.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you give us 5 turnovers, you giving Jada 5 extra possessions. Man,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I don't even need 5. Give me 3.
Yeah, like come on, man. That's gonna be too much.
And I'm right there with y'all, man. As far as like, I think our key is getting in Goff's face. He's an elite processor off of play action. That play action comes off of what? Their run game. Back to David Montgomery, I see some posts that he is up and ready to go, but more than likely he'll be the number 2 back today. They probably gonna try to ease him in and stuff like that. But when Goff gets that play action game going and he snapped that head around and Amon-Ra is, hitting them mess routes or J-Mo, hitting the crosser or whatever it is.
Or going down the field.
Yeah, like you got Payne, Allen, Day, Holmes. I'm speaking of my interior D linemen. They got to get pushed on their interior O linemen today. I think my edges needs to collapse the pocket. Fowler, haven't heard your name in a couple weeks, brother. Hey, step up. Luvu, step up. Bring that pressure. I know they got two elite tackles. You know what I mean? They got a good left tackle, and to me, a great right tackle in Penei Sewell. Like, we got to find a way to get some pressure on these boys. Witt, don't get outnumbered. I feel like when we allow teams to hit our edges with rushing plays, That's where we're vulnerable at. Find a way, like Quan, you may got to come down a little bit. Chin, you may got to come down a little bit faster or whatever it is on these certain type of runs, so we're not always outnumbered. Ricky center getting the start for the Lions. Their center is out. I cannot think of. It's not Wagner.
I was about to say something happened to be honest.
No. They got an elite center. They got an elite center that's hurt. Yeah, they got an elite center that's hurt, and they starting a rookie. So that's why. Who did I start out with? Payne, Allen, Holmes, Newton, whoever else they put in the middle of that defense. Even Wags at this point. Wags, you're coming up. You're finding that gap to blow up that running back. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Make Goff move to the left. Make Goff move to the right. And he's going to crumble in that pocket. Like, listen, this isn't a running quarterback. This is a guy that's going to be stationary in that pocket after play action and stuff like that. We should be feasting today. We don't have to worry about the quarterback run game being +1 with a read option today. Kind of had to worry about it a little bit with Baker because he's a lot more mobile than a Goff. But collapse that pocket. We've been great at not allowing, deep passes. I think we only allowed one pass over 40 yards this year. Same energy. I need that same energy. Stay disciplined. You know what I mean? Like, the film ain't going to lie, man. If you locked in on your film work, you'll be able to find certain keys today. You'll be able to see them when they motion. And they like to get tricky, too. This offense in Detroit, they like to get real tricky, man. Bring in an extra lineman. So I'm just letting y'all know, whenever they check in the extra lineman, their crowd go crazy because of what happened to them in Dallas last year, when the ref basically took a touchdown off the board because they said the extra lineman didn't check in or whatever it is. So now every time they at home and that extra lineman checks in, the crowd goes wild. So just be key, because guess what? They like to do tricky stuff with their offensive linemen. I don't think the day is the day for them to be trying that stuff. So, if I'm them, I'm trying to stick to my plan of, who can maintain the ball the most. So get them off the field on third down. Have these boys ready, man. Show Goff. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think Campbell's not going to go do that though. So in South, my fault. I'm switching subject. Go ahead. You were about to respond.
Yeah. So the only thing I want to say about this defense, it might look different as in better, because this is the second week in a row that Marshawn Lattimore has played.
Oh yeah.
Right. First time this season where he's played back-to-back games.
Well, second time.
Oh,
he did
Eagles.
New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
This is different. This is different.
This is a real.
Yeah. Because last week he had the Mike Evans issue, whatever, and then they changed what they were doing in the I think second half or even earlier than that. So they don't have they have Amon-Ra, but he's not they move him around. He's not gonna be on the X or the Y. He's just gonna be wherever they want him.
Yeah.
We did forget the Saints game. But I will say, it gives him some time. They don't have a number one guy that they keep on one side the whole time. They got a deep threat in J-Mo, and they got Amon-Ra in the slot, or if he comes up to the outside. So they can play however they want to play without putting too much attention on one receiver. That's
what I've been saying all week, so.
Yeah, their plan is going to be not to get beat deep by J-Mo and then cover the inside stuff with Amon-Ra.
Yeah. So I've been saying that kind of all week. I know I'm going to get to you, Trill, but I've been saying this is a week where Lattimore don't have to travel. You can literally stick him to one side, Mikey on the other side, and where they line up at, you know what I mean? Hey, just make sure they don't get behind you and stuff like that. I feel real comfortable with Noah on the inside against the Amon-Ra. I feel real comfortable with Chen coming down and checking Laporta and stuff like that. I just want to see Quan getting sideline to sideline from that safety spot. You know what I mean? Because of those deep shots and things of that nature, man. So, yeah, but go ahead, Trill. Go ahead. I know you wanted to say something about it.
I forgot.
Okay, it's all good.
I love these conversations, man, so much, because you just said something about Quan and another light bulb just popped out. What I think bro, Quan need to jump. Listen, I know he's not a ball hawk. We all have accepted. Quan is a headhunter. He's trying to kill. We know that. But this game, I'm like, Quan, like keep your head up because those crossers, like I just feel like this is the perfect opportunity for you to come down and jump one. It like, oh my God, like this, they're gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? But I forgot what my initial point was gonna be, man. With Lattimore, it was something like Lattimore's shutting off one half of the field, man. Like that's going to benefit the rest of the defense so much, and you can, especially with blitzing, like if you know you can man up that one side over there. I don't care who it is with J-Mo. Like J-Mo's speed that's a threat. We cannot be dismissive with that. I mean, he's a pure 4-2 guy. You know what I'm saying? Even coming off of the injury, the boy fast. So that's something from a matchup disadvantage, I'll say that Marshawn needs to be worried about. But J-Mo is 195 pounds soaking wet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing Marshawn. I'm like, bro, listen, I know what you do in press. I impress me by pressing him off of his route. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
Disrupt that timing. Cole said it best in one of his comments earlier. Like, the Lions offense is predicated off of timing in every fact. The quarterback, the run game, everything is a timing-based offense. And they execute well. Today, you need to disrupt that. Disrupt that timing and create the frustrations on the offense that's going to allow the implosion. It's coaching. This is a coaching matchup right here, man. That's what I was going to speak on. The coaching part of it. Dan Campbell is not going to go away from being Dan Campbell. That could be a gift or a curse for us today. Yeah. With the discipline that we've been seeing though from the guys, I really think it's going to be a curse for him. When this game is over, there's going to be a lot of fans that saying Dan should have did this. He shouldn't have did that. We shouldn't have went for it here. Boom. I think it's going to be a lot of that post game.
Yeah. And my last message to Witt, and I was telling guys in the barbershop today, man, the combination of Witt and DQ, I trust you guys more than I trust Brian Johnson today. Ben Johnson today. Real live. I trust Witt, the combination of Witt and DQ more than Ben Johnson today, man. Like between Ben Johnson.
Do you know about that stat?
What's the stat? What's the stat, Trell? Talk to me.
Dan Quinn is 3-0 against Ben Johnson's offense.
And what are the Redskins / Commanders against them in the playoffs?
3-0.
3-0. Let's go. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, man. So yeah, man. Like I say, man. Like Witt, I'm a believer in you today. I know.
Or what?
3-0. Sound good. Sound good. Let's go, man. Let's go. 3-0, man. 3-0 against these boys when it matters, man. So and I know DQ was 3-0 against them as well. But hey, man, let's switch to the other side of the ball, y'all. Hey, defense. Like I say, we started off the show with regular season numbers. They got some solid, some okay defensive numbers. Heavy man team. They blitz. Let me see if I can find it. I thought I just had it up. Their blitz rate. They blitz 34% of the time, which is number 2 in the league. that's playing into Five's hands. That's playing into Cliff's hands. Talk to me, South.
So
what you need to see? Okay, yeah, go ahead, Trell.
So they blitz at number 2 rate in the NFL, and they are a very man-heavy team.
Yep. 34%, 34.6% is their blitz percentage. Talk to me,
Five. Talk to me, Cliff.
Go ahead, South. Talk to me, South. What do you want to see from Cliff today? I'm letting you know again. They are a heavy man team, and they number 2 in the league on the blitz. That's Aaron Glenn out there. Hey, he like, you know what? Hey, go ahead, South. Talk to me.
4 words. Call me. 4 words. Call me.
I heard that.
What did AB used to do? Shout out
I heard
CTESPN.
that. Mhm.
But yeah, Terry needs to cook. He's a route technician. Send Diami on that go. OZ, sure, if you want to play today. OZ, go ahead. Luke McCaffrey, go ahead, man. Austin Eckler, beat your man.
Yeah.
Get loose. Get loose. Jaden Daniels. I don't have to say anything but after that. But Jaden, run forward first. Let's say they're all covered. What's Jaden Daniels about to do? Run. Is this I seen this all on Twitter this week. All week. There's one thing that Jaden hasn't done yet this year is run off on that like 70-yard scamper. Maybe it happens. Maybe it happens in a couple of hours. That's all. That's all I need to see, man.
I'll welcome it. But
yeah,
what I want from Cliff, make sure everybody is a part of this ass whooping.
Yes.
I don't want this to be another like last week was Jaden's game. Jaden, you know what I'm saying? This week, let this be a Commanders win. Of course, Jaden is gonna get his Jaden gonna always get his accolades, his shine, his star, his rookie talk. But I want that to be drowned by. But yeah, Jaden was going on. But did you see what Austin was doing? Did you see what Terry was doing? Bruh, Luke got a touchdown. Diami was like, I need Cliff to incorporate the full shebang tonight. Like, don't let Jaden be the only reason why we win this game. That's where I'm at with it.
Is this the game that B-Rob comes back?
I woke up saying it this morning. I need 8.
I'm leaning Eckler, but hey, B-Rob, show off, my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So with me, man, as far as Cliff, do what you've been doing, man. Keep us in manageable down the distances. Keep these chains moving. When we do have those 4th down conversions, let's convert them today. Let's go perfect. Let's go 100%. But I love when we are standing 2nd and 5s, 3rd and 2s, 4th and 1s. We are facing, according to numbers, I know we started off the show with regular season numbers, they number 1 in the league on 3rd down defense. They only allow 32% on 3rd down defense, but guess what? We right there at 45% conversion rate on 3rd downs. We're by far and away number 1 at 87% on 4th downs. Shout out to Bad Guy for sending me all this stuff, man. I'm looking right at it. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, like, this game is a chess match. I need Cliff. Hey, Cliff, like I told Whit, I trust Whit and DQ a lot more. I really trust you over Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn is taking these head coaching interviews via Zoom, Microsoft Teams or whatever. You told the guys, I can't interview right now. I'm not going to interview until our season is done because I got to be locked in with these guys. And I appreciate that, Cliff. So go on here and like I say, just find ways, man. If the run, that's one thing I can say. Cliff will make an adjustment. If the running game not there, guess what, y'all? He finds ways to still involve B-Rob, Eckler, McNichols, whatever it is out that running back position. And that's flare out passes, that's whatever it is. He finds a way to keep the clock moving. That's what it's about. Keep that clock moving. That's why these teams have not been able to chase their points per game average against us, man. Because we're dominating the clock. We're dominating it by being I don't even want to say slow and methodical.
Hey, Riri.
What's up, Riri?
What's up, handsome?
I I appreciate that, Riri. Thank you. South, I don't know, South. I don't know. She said you over there looking like the personal trainer.
Hey,
But yeah.
hey, put some respect on the personal trainers now.
I heard that, man. But nah, man, like this is just where I'm at with it, man. Like, just find a way to just keep that clock moving. Push the ball downfield today. I want to see at least 5 deep shots today. They want to go, man. They want to blitz. Hey, guess what? I seen week 3 when we in crunch time situations and Terry make a signal to Jaden and that ball, and when he threw that ball, you
Hey,
know what I mean?
look.
Like, yeah, go ahead, Trey.
I saw the command. I don't know if it was Steve or whoever running the account, but I did see the command. This podcast just pop up. If you could put that back in the chat, Deuce. But basically, he was basically saying that the Lions have the number 1 third down defense.
Yeah, number 1 third down defense. Yep.
What was my point in bringing that up? Oh yeah, on third down. Let me see that Mariota package. Let me see how that Let me see how that third down defense. Because guess what? That's a new wrinkle. We have not seen that all season. That was the first time we saw that last week. Bring that back out.
They had Jaden Daniels in the I formation.
My boy was a tailback. And listen, in that formation, we saw a fake jet sweep. We saw him lined up as tailback. We saw him lined up when he went out as a receiver. In my mind, I'm like, bro, that's a dangerous number. Either way they would have placed him, that's a dangerous setup. Hey, I want to see that on third down today. Show me some more wrinkles, Cliff. Keep cooking.
Yeah. Like I think Cliff is really in his bag, man. So, like I say, just do what you gotta do to, like, I don't care if it's 2 yards on first down. I know we're gonna get 5 or 6 on second down. Like, just keep getting yards. Keep getting yards, man. Keep that offense off the field. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, man. Like, keeping their offense off the field, keeping our defense fresh and stuff like that, man. Yep. BUTTKLLIFF. Everybody but Cliff. I know.
Cliff, baby.
But Cliff, like we kind of heard the rumors of his second half downfalls and stuff like that. Hey, Cliff, you beat that narrative. You destroyed that narrative this year, man. So I don't want to hear nothing else about that, man. So just keep me a good, manageable down the distances. Take 5 shots today. I pray and hope that one of our running backs can at least give me 60 yards rushing.
Kim, let me tell you something. If you throw the JD on a one-on-one situation with him outside, man, good luck to that corner. You're not catching that, boy.
But even last week when we lined up under center with Mariota and we sent them in motion, I said
it was a linebacker that went with
if we handed that joint off, Jaden's speed is hitting that edge, bro. Like I'm like, man, because everything was so condensed in the middle because of the down and distance and stuff.
And it was the linebacker that matched him. If you saw when he was moving, it wasn't the safety, it was the linebacker. Yep. Oh, they're gonna give it to him.
Yeah. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, Cliff, man, continue to be in your bag, continue to keep this offense moving forward. When it come down to the offense, DQ, we need touchdowns today. So I'm not going to be mad when it's a 4th down conversion and we at the 32, 30, 27. I'm not going to be mad because this is what we have to do. We have to score 7. But it was something in the mic'd up that Bobby Wag said when they were going down to take the lead when we were up 20-17. He said, okay, guess what? Now we just holding the 3. We just holding the 3. They know, you know what I mean? With 3, they tied up. We getting the ball back to 5. Just holding the 3. So this is a bend but don't break defense. I know that, which plays into our offense. So Cliff and Dan Quinn, like, continue to be aggressive. Don't change who you've been. Do not change who you've been. Do what has gotten you here, man. So, man, shout out to this team. Shout out to this offense. Shout out to this defense. That's our coordinator's game plan for the week. We got anything y'all want to add to that, or we can move to these over and unders?
Moving on.
All right, okay, we're gonna move. Hey, guess what? We're gonna start out with the Lions. We in a dome. What is it? 72 degrees inside of a dome. Jaden. Let's start with these Lions. Let's go with Jared Goff passing, and I'm gonna stick with the numbers that's on the screen here. Over or under 286.
Wait, that was for me?
Yeah. I mean, it don't matter. Yeah,
wait, Lions over 286?
Yeah, like the Jared Goff over 286 passing.
Passing 286, Jared. I'm gonna take the under.
Talk to
How much did Baker have last week?
183 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. He was like 15 of 18. They only had 44. Yeah. They only had like 44 or 48 total plays in that game.
You know what, Smoke? He's gonna get 277. Under.
I'm going with the under. On Goff passing today. I cannot have this guy. Like, I've watched Detroit a lot this year, bro. Like, between me having fantasy players and then just being on prime time, there was a streak, man, where this guy was 18 of 18 in the game. He was 20 of 20 in the game. Like, he had like 2 or 3 game stretch where he hardly missed a throw.
Who's that?
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take the under today. I'm gonna take the under on the Goff, man. I think we're gonna get to him. I think we're gonna say that part of the under for the sacks, or the over for the sacks. But I think we get to him today, so I'm gonna take the under. What about JD Trail? Over or under?
Over. Yeah, I'm going over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me, South.
Oh, for us, it's the same number.
Mm-hmm. I'm just we using them for both.
Over.
I'm going under the 286 for Jada. He was at about like 264 last week, or was it 246?
Has Jada had a 3-yard game yet?
Huh?
One.
He said one. Who was it against?
Hold on. Wasn't it the 5 touchdown game? Was that the one? No, it wasn't that.
Was the Bengals game?
No, I wasn't that. It was later in the season. Either. It was later in the season.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. Hold on.
It wasn't the Saints. Titans, maybe? No, wasn't the Titans.
Nope, it wasn't Titans either.
It gotta be the second Eagles game, man. Might have been Atlanta. Might have been.
It might have been an Atlanta game.
Okay, well, 300 in regulation. Put a caveat on it.
It was the Chicago game.
Chicago, okay.
Oh, the Hail Mary put him over.
The Hail Mary pushed him over, yep.
Okay, all right.
Hey, while you're searching, 1 minute hype break. Go ahead.
I'm up.
The Punisher.
This team, man, 1 week after another. It's hard stopping, jaw-dropping. Can't look away until the final play. And if you don't believe by now, you just haven't been paying attention.
Oh, man. Winning time moments. I know people may be tired of hearing winning time moments, but that's real, and it shows up.
Because this is winning time. And winning time is our time.
Our time!
Inside the 5! What a night it's been for Giambi Brown. That is an absolute unloading from Jeremy Chin.
Is the best contested catch receiver in the National Football League.
Washington fans have waited a long time.
He is spectacular!
So give us your all-out blitz. 4th downs, last chance. Bank off the post, no time left on the clock. 1% snowball's chance in hell.
The Cardiac Commanders!
We'll take it all Because in old DC, we find a way.
Here we come, Detroit.
Oh,
Detroit. Here we come, Detroit. Here we come. Yes, sir. Yes. Hey, hold on, man. Yeah. Here we come, baby. Yes,
Hey, man.
Sir.
That's the Punisher.
Yeah, that's the Punisher.
Yeah, that's the Punisher.
You know he's from the area too.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that until the video.
Yeah,
I learned through y'all.
Yeah,
I learned that yesterday, listening to the radio, like in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning. I said, "Oh, he is from DC." All right, okay. So then let's
all the fans coming back. Smoke. That's all it is. Everybody.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it. Because you noticed last Sunday night when before kickoff they had the narrator doing like the pregame or whatever. Right, that guy I can't remember. He's an actor. He's from the area. Huge Commanders fan. He did the whole like narration before kickoff, bro. Like these are my Commanders.
That's not the first time he's done that.
Oh, it's not
he's done
for
that
us?
before. Yeah, I don't know if it had to be sometime this season. They brought him in.
What do you play? White guy? He a black guy with
Hispanic
glasses.
guy.
Hispanic. Oh, with the glasses?
Yeah, with the glasses.
He the dude from Shaft. Remember the Shaft movie?
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think his name.
Yeah.
Him.
So
I think they brought him in to the facility this year, I think, and like he chopped it up with somebody, and they're like watching film, and he was like, "Yeah, it's great to be back." Blah blah blah, and I was like, "Okay,
okay,
yes sir, yep." They bringing everybody back, man. Everybody coming back, man. So that's what happened, man. But
we Hollywood of the East.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jeffrey Wright. Yep, Jeffrey Wright.
Yep, that's his name. Yes, yep. So I'm gonna move to Russian. We're gonna start with the lines. I'm gonna move the number up a little bit. Russian as a team for the Lions. Do they reach 145? Russian as a team. Over or under?
Over.
I'm going under.
Total rushing yards?
Total rushing. I'm gonna say Montgomery gonna give them 22 to 30 yards rushing, and Gibbs gonna be under 80. We're gonna hold him to under 80. So yeah, I'm going under on the rushing. Over, under with us, same number I just gave y'all. I think we go over like 145 rushing today. Because a lot of that, we got to think, we got the element of Jaden. They don't, you know what I mean? So Jared Goff ain't getting no rushing yards with them. So that's why I'm taking the over 145 with us, because I think Jaden about to have a hundo on the ground today, bro. I really do. Talk to me, Trail. 145 rushing.
I'm going under.
Okay.
Yeah.
You took the over on passing and the under on rushing. Okay. All right. I got you. Talk to me, South. 145.
I'm gonna say push.
Okay, right there at it. Okay. Let's move on to sacks. Do the Lions get to Jaden over or under 3 times?
Under.
Actually, wait. Push, yeah. Because he'll run out of bounds.
Yeah, I gotta push it. Do we get the golf over under 3 times? I'm going over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over. Yep.
Push. Okay. Turnovers. Do we have golf in that offense turn the ball over or under 1 time?
Oh, over.
I'm gonna push it. We get 1 turnover today. We get 1 turnover. It's gonna be a crucial turnover. I got a pick 6 happening today, y'all. We haven't had one all day. Mikey back at home. They're gonna try to test him. Mikey getting my pick 6 today. I'm letting you know. He's getting a pick 6 today. All right. Hey, this is a new one. Let's go for us. Over under 1 turnover. I'm gonna say. I can't. Goddamn, this Kirby Joseph. I know Jaden sometimes when he hit Ertz, it's a little too high. Kirby Joseph be sitting back there. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push the one. I'm gonna push the one.
I don't even think we get that one today though. Like I've been expecting this. I said it last week, but even last week still didn't hit how I wanted. But that complete game, the Washington Commanders have their best season of the year against the best team in the NFL today. That complete game happens tonight. So I don't see a turnover on our side. I'm going definitely under. But the pick six for Mikey Smoke, I like how you take my thunder because I'm telling you now, like when I seen that conversation between him and Bobby, the light bulb just went. I was like, oh, I understand it now. I get it now. Okay, so if I know that man up there got me, then I can do what I need to do back over here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I can play my bait games. I can play my sneak games, my alert games. Yeah, Marshawn will have a game tonight.
I heard that. Talk to me, South.
Terrell just talked me into no turnovers. So
under. All right, so we're going under. Okay. All right, okay. This is a new one, y'all. This is a new one. Detroit Lions over under on 4th down attempts. The magic number is 8. Over or under?
8?
Individually or the
8 4th down attempts.
For the Lions?
For the Lions.
I'm going under.
Yeah, under. 8 is a lot. 8's like
I'm going under 2.
Yeah.
Under 2. Well, let me ask this. We all went under. Of course, we all going to go under with us because we had 5 last week, but I don't think we're going to have to get to 8. You know what I mean? So I
think it'll be a total of 8 with both teams, though.
That's where I was going to move the caveat. So let's say both teams over or under 8 4th down attempts.
Over.
Over. Yeah. Over.
Yeah. It wouldn't shock me if both of the punters are holding helmets tonight.
I need to see Jack Fox at least 2 times tonight. I need to see Jack Fox at least 2, 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and a turnover. That's what I need. I need to see that tonight. I need the all-pro punter, whoever he is, to get out there on that field. I can trust Wade just being a holder on field goals, and I'll be good.
I don't want to see Jack Fox. The reason why I don't want to see Jack Fox is because I shouldn't have watched that video. But
you want to see some turnover on downs?
Well, yeah, bro. Listen, on the kickoff last week, Bobby straight out the gate was like, "Oh, they that's so disrespectful. They want
disrespected us.
They want us to kick. They want to receive first. So that created a chip right out the gate. So if Dan Campbell on the first 2 drives, 4th down, 4th and 7, he goes for and they don't convert. Oh, I can just imagine what that's going to do for the defense on the rest of that game, bro. Like turn them up, and if he's doing that, it's probably going to be some opportunities where we're already on the other side of the 50. So yeah, I don't want to see Jack Fox. I want that man Dan Campbell to go for it on 4th down, baby.
So yeah, man.
POD.
What about you, South? Like both teams over under 8 4th down attempts.
I think total there's 9.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go over as well. All right, man. We down to our favorite part of the show where we throw them predictions out there. Okay. Hold on. Before we do that, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Let's go! Let's go, dog! Come on, boy! Come on, champ! Yeah! Let's go, champ! Our time! It's our time, bro! Hey! Come on, I told you I got you. I told you I got you, bro. I told you I got you. Hey! Come on, I told you I got you. I told you I got you, bro. Go, champ! Our time! It's our time, bro! Hey!
Contact,
Come on, I told you I got you. I told you I got you, bro. Go, champ! Our time! It's our time! Go, champ! Our time! It's our time! It's our time! Go, champ!
Look at that zoom in.
Go, champ! Our time! It's our time! Go, champ! Our time! It's our time! Come on, I told you I got you.
Yeah, champ.
I told you I got you, bro.
Yeah, champ. Yeah,
It's our time.
Yeah, champ.
Let's go, man.
Hey, champ, I'm gonna
Yes,
get my
sir,
prediction
son.
out first, man, because
Go ahead,
wifey and the
Trail.
kids is ringing that bell for me.
All
But
right, go ahead, bro. Yep.
nah, man, I'm gonna switch it up this time. I don't know no number because both of these offenses are top of the league, bro. But what I do know, we win about 14 points.
What'd you say?
Trail.
Yeah.
Hey, Trail. Go get them kids and the wifey from the door, man.
We win about
appreciate
14.
you, brother. Yes, sir. I will see you in the halftime space. I will see you after the game, brother. Let's get it, Trail. I see you, bro. South, talk to me. Throw that prediction out there.
I don't have a number. I'm with Trail on that side with the no numbers, but I think we win by 6.
Y'all switch it up for me. I don't like that. I got a number for y'all, and I threw it out there earlier this week, and I ain't wavered. 33-29, good guys. Let's go get it. Let's go get it, y'all. I'm telling you. Listen, another nail biter, another down to the minute, last minute, JD5 with the ball in his hand, down 3 with a little over 2 minutes to go, and we need 7. We going to go get 7. Forget tying it up. We going to go get 7. 33-29, good guys. Let's go. Hey, Soft, give me one last word, brother.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, Smoke.
Y'all with this.
Let's go, Smoke.
Let's get it. It's our time. It's our time. It's our time. Yes, sir. It's our time. And guess what? I'm going to leave y'all with this, y'all. Because we got some old heads, we got some newer people in the fan base with the younger guys, what they call them, YNs, younger people, stuff like that. We got the older people, we got the younger people. Don't look back. We're not going that way. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all tonight.
No, you will not hear me say the word rebuild at all. This is a recalibrate.
You may not have believed, but we did.
The burgundy and gold is back out everywhere you look around DC.
New faces, new attitude, and earning it every step of the way.
The way that this kid is playing, and with the pieces he has around him, I like what I see.
Anybody, anywhere, anytime.
I got my dog for you tonight. Yeah. My dog ready to eat tonight. Ain't no better night than tonight, bro. The lights of the party, the stars come out. All from the hood, Burgundy's there. Any day. Hey, you gotta earn the right to win today. One rep at a time, one play at a time. Earn the right to be back here in February. 1, 2, 3.
The playoffs are here, and so are we.
Rocking here like they haven't seen in a couple of decades. Show right now, it is the Commanders' offense and the Commanders in a whole.
He scored! Touchdown! Intercepted! There's that first interception. Caught for the touchdown! Sackers! Lead into the corner! He's got it! Washington is in front!
This is our time.